Hey guys, this here is a Hunter Art Deco original, also known as the Medallion Series Original. I'm not sure which they were actually officially called. I've heard them called both. I do know there's also another one called the Medalist Series, but this one is actually labeled Medallion Series. So I'm not sure if there's a difference between the two. But these came out in, oh gosh, they came out sometime in the 90s. I'm not exactly sure when. I'm not sure if this one's dated. I haven't really inspected it too close because I was just too excited to get it hung up, honestly. Um, but yeah, I got this fan yesterday off of Facebook Marketplace for absolutely free, which is that's just such a good deal. I was so surprised. I was just scrolling through Facebook Marketplace while I was at work and I just saw this pop up and I was like, I have to have this now. So I picked it up on my way home from work yesterday and brought it home, cleaned it up, hung it up, and it looks so nice. I love it. I had an opportunity to get one of these several years ago. I think it was like 4 years ago or something. It was in Haverty Grace, and somebody else got that one. But after that one got away from me, I'm very happy that I was able to get another one. So in the pictures on the listing, it only showed the fan motor and like the backs of the blades. It didn't show the globe, so I was really nervous that they wouldn't include the globe or something, or maybe the globe got broken. But thankfully, it did include the globe. It was in the box with the blades that she had put it in. She just said she didn't want to dig it out, and because it was wrapped in like tissue paper and other things. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the light kit for you. Now this is a genuine Hunter light kit. I believe it, well, obviously it came with the fan, if the globe came with the fan, because the globe is designed for the fan. Um, but the light kit is chrome to match the sort of chrome accents on the motor. Um, the fan is in white finish. I've heard that these came in different finishes, however, I've never seen them in anything other than white. So while I believe there might be other finishes out there, this is the only one I've seen of this particular model, at least. Now, there is another model that's similar, the 1930s original, that came out at around the same time, which I think are slightly more common than these, honestly. They came out in several different finishes, like they had red, they had blue, they had black, I think they had green, um, and I think maybe more, I don't know, that's the only that I can think off the top of my head. But yeah, I've only seen these in white. So I'll turn the light kit off. This extension, I believe, is original. It's just a bell extension. It might actually be original for the fan. I don't know, but I put that other extension for the fan on, which you can't really see in the camera right now, but you'll see it later. So we'll go ahead and start the fan up on high. Oh, the other thing, when I got this, high speed didn't work. Only medium and low worked. One of the wires in the pull chain had come out. So this is a 2 amp original motor, and likewise it spins insanely fast. I did put oil in it, so I made sure to lubricate it. You're never supposed to run these without oil in them. It's not good for the bearing and the shaft. So as expected, high speed is moving a great deal of air. It's blowing stuff all around back here, actually. Of course, originals are known for their very high rate airflow, which is why they're such good fans. So I'm going to switch it down to medium. And one thing you'll notice is this one has a very fast medium. I actually, when I first got it and high didn't work, I actually thought this was high, just because of how fast it is. But of course, then I saw the real high speed and I was like, now that's more like an original. I'm sure that a different capacitor value could change this medium speed. Maybe, I actually don't know. I'd probably just put it on the speed control if I installed this. And now low speed. And that's the other question, is if I were to install this, where would I put it? Because this is one of those fans that would only look good in a certain setting. So I'm thinking of like probably in the basement, the area over there where my dad's stuff is, where the ceiling is black. I think that would look pretty cool with the white against the black and the chrome accents. But yeah, these were designed to look very 1950s, very mid-century, very retro. I love the design of these. And they actually did use the exact same motor design with those grills on the 1930s original. Although I think they changed up the grills on the sides. Yeah, they made them bigger and they made them horizontal. Alright, so low speed is a very nice restaurant low. I honestly would not change that speed at all. It's perfect. Turn it off. Reverse it. This one also has an upside down reverse switch, which is something that I think my antique brass original also has. I can't remember. Start up on low and reverse. Knocking from the full chain's annoying. Seems like it's going a bit slower in reverse. Right. Look at that motor torque when I change the speeds. These 2 amp originals are powerful. Medium is pretty much the same. Too fast. But it does get the air moving. And high, I don't want to leave it on high for too long because I have it on a J-hook and I don't want to unscrew the J-hook from the ceiling. And that's what it does on high and reverse. And I love that even though there's one blade that looks a little bit out of clock, it still balances itself perfectly. Probably because of the weight, because it's so heavy too. Right. There we go. Now, give you an up-close view of this gorgeous fan. So there's this globe that I absolutely love. I don't know what other fan this globe would look good on, honestly. I think it's made just right for this fan. I forgot to switch it back to forward. But there's these really pretty chrome accents. When I got it, it was covered in like a layer of grime, so I had to wipe it off. I made the white parts nice and shiny. And then top of the motor looks basically identical to a regular original up there with the same vent pattern. Now, you'll have to excuse the way I put the canopy up there because it's supposed to be mounted to, where is it? It's right here. Somewhere right here. It's supposed to be mounted to this plate. And this U-bolt will mount right on there, and that's what holds the bushing in to mount it. However, I didn't want to have to install that plate somewhere. It wouldn't go on that box. I wasn't going to do that. That box would not hold it. I didn't want to put it like next to that because I didn't want to drill into this beam anymore. And I already had a J-hook there, so I just hung it on the J-hook, and I twisty-tied the canopy up to the box there and to a screw there. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. If you look at it from a distance and you don't know that anything's wrong, it looks fine. But if I were to install this somewhere, I would use the actual mounting plate and U-bolt that came with it instead of the J-hook, obviously. But this J-hook is made for really heavy fans, I've hung my antique Century off of that J-hook, and it worked fine. And this one is obviously a lot more heavy than regular originals because of all the extra parts on it and everything. It's not that much more heavy, but it's pretty heavy. Now this one also is 4 or 5 blade adaptable as well. I guess if enough people request to see it with 4 blades, I can do another video of it with 4 blades on. But I think for now that's about it for this video. So that is the absolutely fabulous Hunter Art Deco Original, also known as the Medallion Series. I forgot to show the badges, I just realized. There's a Medallion Series badge and the Hunter badge. Alright, so that's about it. Thank you for watching, and more to come.